Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day. Mostly, I just woke up. I am currently consuming coffee and trying to be coherent. But yesterday, I spent a while working on the walls, and things are coming together. So check it out. This is kind of what it's starting to look like. We've got the walls sort of laid out along the edge of the island, and we'll have to do a little bit of terraforming along the edges to kind of clean that up in certain spots. But yeah, it's coming together. It's getting there, and I've actually got a pretty good chunk of it done at this point. Now, there were a couple points where the walls didn't really line up properly because of just the distances and things like that. So I was like, hey, you know what? We'll use these opportunities to make little guardhouses and other buildings that are kind of built into the walls that will also function as our way to get up there. So like this building, obviously it's not finished yet. I've got doors laid out and stuff, but this is how we'll get up to the walls from down below. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. The walls are, we're making progress. Let's do a little bit of these together. I mean, obviously building walls like this is a very repetitive, process. You're essentially just repeating the same pattern over and over and over again. So I don't want to spend, too much time. I don't want to do like all of this with you guys. But we'll do a little bit of it together. So let's do a little bit of a diagonal one here. We need to just take these bits down, and then we need our mud brick. And there we go. And then we're going to grab some tough brick like so. Grab our wall, grab our lantern, and then some slabs like this, and there we go. That's kind of this little bit. We'll have to figure out some things here with the tower designs and stuff like that. That'll be kind of an ongoing process. But I think once it's all said and done, we'll do the lanterns, I guess, last. So here, here, yeah. Okay, I see. And then some slabs like so. Bring these down to here. And then last but not least, the mud bricks. I did have to make another trip to the mangrove because I was out of mud bricks, but that's fine. There we go. So something like this. It's, you can kind of see how this works. And it'll get the job done, obviously we'll have to do the crenellations and the machicolations, which, if you don't know what machicolations are, that's these little bits right here, this hole. Basically, it would be a way for defenders on the wall to shoot down at people down below. They're machicolations. They're bits that kind of stick out, so you could drop things or shoot through arrows through them or whatever. But yeah, we'll have to do that little part. But then we get to this little bit where we go from a diagonal bit to a straight bit. And this is not super difficult, honestly. Let me see. Do I have a spot here so I can show you sort of the footprint? Yeah, here we go. So we go with our straight bit like this, where we have 3 blocks, but then we do 3 tough blocks, and then go into 4 and 4 and 4. So, I find when you're doing walls, it's easiest to sort of lay out the foundational footprint first. and then sort of fill in the rest of it afterwards. It just makes it a lot easier to kind of figure out your spacing and all that kind of stuff. Makes it easier to make sure that your walls will eventually line up and run into each other and connect. Like I don't know. I think this is the way to go when you're wall building, at least in my humble opinion. But yeah, once we do our bits up here, there we go. The straight bits are very simple. Just like that. And then we go lantern, lantern. And last but not least, we just fill it all in with mud brick. And we have a slab here, so this won't be a spawnable area. And there we go. So there's kind of the straight bit, and then it transitions back to a diagonal bit. So, yeah, I mean, this is basically the process for wall building. So there we go. We've got our sort of wall bits like this. Now we need to do the crenellations. That's going to be, kind of important. So for that, we're using a lot of polished tough stairs, polished tough, and then the polished tough slabs. I think I'm probably going to need more stairs. I can already tell, and I should make more of the tough brick stairs while I'm at it as well. So let me just grab a couple stacks of this. Let's make some polished tough stairs, and let's make some tough brick stairs. That'll be fine for now. We'll go with that. Okay. So, yeah, crenellations. Sleep. Crenellations. It's a little tricky with some of the diagonal parts, but it's not too bad. The straight parts are super easy. Like, that part is like pretty much idiot proof. So we're good there. But the straight bits, or the diagonal parts, and especially the parts where it transitions from a straight one into a diagonal, that's where it can get a little weird. So the straight ones, very simple. Just upside down stairs like that. Polished tough. And then slabs. Like this. Super, super simple. Like, that's just very, very, very easy. The diagonal bits, though, that's where it gets a little trickier. So we have our tower here, or what will be a tower. And if we go look, I have done one of these towers already over here, but this was not at a diagonal. This was on a corner where you have two straight lines coming into it, which makes it much easier. This is a diagonal bit that I have already done. So, the way that we do this, we might have to freeform this a little bit. We'll have to see. So, let's see. We've got, where's our center? This is our lantern, so this is our center point. So, we're going to want, this is a pretty long diagonal. Probably best to just look at it from here. Yeah, so here's what we'll end up doing. Is something like this. And like that. And then here, it will go back. I'm just trying to think about this in terms of the rest of stuff. Tell you what, let's do this part first. Let's just pillar up real quick. So we'll go like that and like that. And then like this, and like this. There we go. And then we just need to do slabs on top. So that should give us sort of a crenellation effect. It'll look a little weird with this being a diagonal bit, but diagonal bits always look a little weird. Like, you're basically just trying to do your best to translate the straight bit feel into the diagonal bit. So something like this, I think, will be okay. Although, we might even be able to change that. Since this is a larger diagonal part, we might be able to change that to every other. I'll play around with it. But yeah, that's basically the wall building process. So now I need to repeat it and finish up all of these walls. Okay, I think I have the walls done, all of them. Still got to do the towers and the little specialized buildings that will lead up and stuff, but the walls themselves, I think, are all finished up. So, yeah, that's fantastic. So let's do one of these towers, and we'll do I have one? I think all of the remaining towers all have a diagonal bit. Yeah, well, there's this one here that's on a corner. But I mean, we're going to have to figure out the diagonal bit anyway, so let's just do... you know what we should do? Let's start over here, because I have a staircase here. So let's just go with the first one. Here we go. So, we're going to use polished tuff until we get up to this level right here. Actually, hold on. Let me go look at this tower real quick. No, I'm right. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to use polished tuff until we get up to this level. And then we're actually going to grab some chiseled tuff and fill in these bits. Although it's going to be a little funky since we have a diagonal exit from this one. So it's going to end up looking a little bit weird, but that's okay, I think. I mean, you know what? Let's try it and see what happens. That's going to be the plan. Okay, so then we need to fill in mud bricks on each of the open sides, which in this case there are 3 open sides. There we go. And then we need our mangrove slabs. Like this. We're also going to have to fill that part in too. And then the bricks. Okay. Mangrove slabs like so. And then for the towers, I think I did something a bit more simple. And I just did this for the lantern. I'm going to double check that, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Also, I should mention, some of these wall bits look really short. Like, see how short and stubby this looks? That's because on the other side, the terrain is lower, and I wanted to use the outside as sort of the measurement of how tall the walls were. So there are going to be some spots where, like, one tower looks a little stubbier compared to the others, or taller, or whatever, but it'll all look good once it's done, so don't worry about that. Okay, anyway, so there's this part. We need our tough brick stairs again, and our polished wall, and our lantern. Okay. So there's that, and then we need to get up here and figure out doors. So this door, easiest door of my entire existence. It's just a door, right? That part, super, super easy. The other part, though, this diagonal, that could be a little bit trickier. So, let's see. You know what? I think this was... Yeah, I am actually doing this incorrectly compared to the other tower. It's close, though. It's a frame of these polished slabs, and then a door space like this. But yeah, this door here, I think, honestly, it's probably best to just go like this, and then like so. So we still have a door, like we still have our frame, because that's going to be important for the roof. Yeah, I think this is how we want to do it. And then it's, I believe, polished tough walls. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Then we go trapdoor, and that will actually be the only trapdoor on this tower, it looks like. But that's fine. And then it's just the roof, and the roof is actually not super complicated. I need to get up here. So it is walls in the corners, and then in some cases we have kind of this almost, oh no, actually it'll totally work, because we're not, because the door is, yeah, this is fine, okay, cool. There we go. So that is essentially the preparation for the roof, and then I just am going to need a bunch of spruce stuff. So let me grab some planks and some stairs, and I think that's all I need, and hopefully this will be enough. I think it will be for us to get our roof, because it's not a super complicated roof. It's like pretty straightforward. Let me just pillar up like so. So first step is a ring of spruce stairs, except in the center of each side, we're going to put a full block. There we go. And last one. There. Okay. Then we're just going to go like this and go up another block like so. Make our little cap like this. And then last but not least, fill these holes in. And that should be the roof, right? Yeah. Yep, that is the same roof as this over here. That's what I thought. So, yep, good to go. All looks correct, I think. Yeah, good. Okay, so there you go. That is essentially the tower design. But then, obviously, inside we have to do a little bit here, not a ton. We just fill in this until we get to here. We hang a lantern there, and then we're just going to do a ring of slabs around it just to make this slightly more gradual. But there we go. There's the interior of the tower with a lantern. And that will be basically what the towers look like. All of them, in fact. And then all we have to do is figure out this little guardhouse or whatever you would call it, and then this one over here as well. Well, my friends, the walls and towers are done, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It turned out great. So, yeah, now we need to do the sort of guardhouses here, and I think we're going to start with this one since I've already got it kind of started. So, first things first, let's see. These are our corners, and I think we want to go up probably like to here. Maybe one more. Let's go one more. So we'll end up going 4 high. Yeah. And then we're going to fill in these bits here with stone, with the tough stone bricks, I think. This one, I think I'm going to tear... Oh, there goes that one. It's fine. I think we're going to put some chiseled here and a wall and kind of match what we've done on a lot of the towers. We'll do something like that here. And then this one, for now, let's just fill it in as a regular old wall. I think that's fine. Over here, let's go like this. And then give me some stairs. We're going to put in something like that and maybe walls like this, I think. And then we'll go probably here would be our arch level. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then actually, you know what we should do? Well, no, this is fine. Then we can put a lantern on either side of this. And I think that will actually look just fine. Our roof is going to go up here. So I think we can fill in this part with bricks. And then we need a way to get up there. So let's just go... There we go. Okay. So for roof on this, I'm going to keep it really simple. We're just going to go with another simple triangle roof here, I think. We'll go out and out. And then just build up to a center point. Oh. Top of the block. There we go. Like this. And there we go. And then once again, build up to our center point here. Beautiful. Okay. And then we need some slabs to go across the top there. And I think we probably just want to go bricks here. And then last but not least, we just fill in the rest of this with spruce stairs. And same thing right there. Okay, cool. So that takes care of the roof. We might do something with this in the future, but like maybe some dormers or something could look kind of cool. But I think I'm pretty good with that. We do need to do something about all of this, though. And I think, honestly, we probably just want to slab this off. I think at like this, like Let's actually bring that down, because then that will also make that area so it's not spawnable, and I won't have to put a light up there. We'll put it on the lower half of the block right here. And I think that will still look good. Oop. Come back, you. There we go. Okay. So that gets us our guardhouse. We do need a lantern in here. Center point should be right here. Oh wait, no, we put it on the lower half of the block, so we're good. We can just hang a lantern like that and call it a day. Okay, so there we go. We've got a guardhouse. Very, very simple. We may do something else to detail this a bit. I'm trying to think what exactly we could do, because there's a lot of space here at the moment, and I do actually want to leave the bottom as brick because I want this building to kind of stand out compared to like the towers and the walls and stuff. But I think for the moment this is fine. Although honestly, I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, you know what? I like that little balcony. I think we're just going to do that on the other side as well. I like that it adds a little bit of depth. It's not a ton, but it does make a little bit of a difference. And then we want up here, I think. Yeah, beautiful. So we do that, and then lantern, lantern. Okay. How does that look? Yeah, that's better. That definitely looks a little better. I'm good with that. Cool. So, yeah, super basic guardhouse design. Nothing fancy at all. I think in the future, I want there to be bookshelves and stuff here, although I don't know exactly how I'm going to, like, partition them out and stuff like that yet, but I'll worry about interior decorating some other time. However, I have another guardhouse to do over there, so let me get that one done. All right, my friends, it is finished. So here is the other guardhouse. Here, let's hide the UI. I think it turned out pretty well. Went with kind of a sort of an elongated plus sign roof, where it sort of comes up to a point on four sides, which I think is pretty cool. We've got a little bit of a window here, and then just kind of going up a couple of balconies. Needed something to fill this space, so I added sort of a first floor balcony as well with a little roof over it, just to make it look a little bit interesting. And I think it's good. And then, obviously, we have this guardhouse. Probably needs a little bit more sprucing up, but I'll do that some other time. At this point, the walls are done, and I think it looks really good. I don't know yet exactly what we're going to put inside the walls, but I do have some ideas, and I think it'll be really cool. So, yeah, look at this place. And I love the way that the bridge basically just flows straight into the walls. I think, like tell me this is not a great view. Like, come on. It looks so good. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.